Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, back with some more Ultra League battles for you guys, and today we're doing something a little different. We actually have battles that were submitted by a member of the community who goes by the username ourmotherofgo54. So thank you for these battle submissions, and he's featuring a very spicy team that features a Milotic safe swap. So it is a very cool team, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So without further ado, let's just get right on into these battles. Hopping into game number 1 against Arcanine 510. So he's going to be leading Exeggutor into a Gallade. So this is a pretty decent lead because those confusions are going to be hitting Gallade for neutral. So I'm expecting Gallade to swap out. They swap out into a Charizard, and here comes Milotic. Look at those waterfalls. Oh my goodness. The beautiful thing about Milotic, it's tanky, so it can take any charge move without a shield. Well, any charge move from Charizard without a shield. And it's going to be able to farm down, and now it has a ton of energy to threaten Gallade. It's going to be able to get to the back-to-back Surfs, and these should be doing quite a bit of damage, or hopefully getting some shields. Gets the first shield. And gets the second shield too. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, Gallade is going to be able to farm down, but they now have a 2 shield advantage, so they should be able to take this match. I do like going into Charizard here and using the shield like that. They did bait and simultaneous switch, so they switch into their Ampharos. When he switches into his Exeggutor, he's going to be going for the Psychic, which is the heavier hitting charge move here. I definitely like that, and oh my goodness, absolutely deleting Ampharos, and they can no shield this just because they do resist thunder punches. Wow, okay. And then they're coming back in with the Gallade. Does have some stored energy. Is going to be shielding this up just because there's not a lot of health left on the Exeggutor, and able to confusion down for the win. So able to take game 1. Really nice plays there, and following the switch and farming down with Milotic ended up giving them a really nice advantage. Hopping into game number 2 against Nolmu, I think that's how you say that. And Gyarados on the lead. And this is an interesting matchup because Leaf Blades are going to be hitting for neutral, and Gyarados is fairly squishy, but Gyarados does have access to Crunch, which would be hitting for super effective. Does correctly shield the Crunch, which is huge, didn't get baited. Looks like building up to 2 Seed Bombs here. Yep, building up to 2 Seed Bombs, and even though these are hitting for neutral, Gyarados is fairly glassy, so this should be doing quite a bit of damage. Does get the shield, and going for a second one. Nicely done, so they're able to get the shield back, and now they should be able to get some nice pressure, and they're able to win switch. So really nicely played, stacking the charge moves. I noticed that's something this trainer does like to do, stacking charge moves. It's something I also really enjoy doing, so well done. Going for the Seed Bomb just to do some nice chip damage. And the Exeggutor is looking to farm all the way down and is able to do so, but they have a Charizard in back, so they can very safely no shield because, yeah, Drill Run is doing nothing, and then just follow the switch. Gengar comes in, they hop in with their Milotic just to preserve the Charizard Escavalier matchup since that's so dominant. Shadow Ball comes through. Look at Milotic. Milotic is a tank. Looks like he was looking to build up to 2, but was a little worried he couldn't get there just because Gengar is really spammy. And those waterfalls are absolutely chunking away at Gengar. Gengar has basically no HP left, and they should be able to comfortably shield and then fire spin down here. And then from there, Escavalier comes in, and it doesn't matter that Escavalier has a charge move. It's over. Double super effective fire spins, and doesn't even throw a charge move, just farms them down. Wow, so the trainer is able to take game 2. Nicely done. And it looks like this trainer actually hasn't played a lot of Ultra League battles, so really nice high level plays from someone who hasn't played a lot of Ultra League, so really well done. And a Toxicroak lead. Oh, this is the dream right here. It's going to be doing, oh, look at the confusion. They switch out into Lapras, and they're going to counter swap into Milotic. So this is an interesting matchup here, because Milotic is not going to be able to hit the Lapras for super effective. Yeah, this is honestly tough. I may have wanted to stay in with the Exeggutor, or maybe swap into Charizard, just because I don't believe Milotic's going to be able to win the secondary matchup, just purely based on the fact that all of its charge moves are going to be resisted. Surf connects, yeah, and it looks like that Lapras is winning the war of attrition on health, because if Lapras is able to win Switch here, which it looks like they will be able to do, then Toxicroak will no longer have to face that Confusion user, so I may have swapped into Charizard here. Yep, Surf comes through, and unfortunately the trainer does lose Switch advantage. They're going to come back in with the Exeggutor, which I definitely like this play here. And I'm expecting a shield. Yep, even though it is a Surf, the Exeggutor is getting a little low, but now it's loaded on energy, which is huge. We'll see what they have in the back. It's a Clefable. They quick swap into Charizard, and they bring out the Toxicroak. They decide to no shield, call the bait, and they counted correctly. It was just a Mud Bomb. Unfortunately, that was a CMP tie, but really nice play by the trainer, realizing they only had a Mud Bomb and calling the bait. Fantastic job. Now the Clefable comes back in, and they're going to be baiting with Dragon Claw just to hope to get those shields out of the way. And they do get a shield, which is fantastic. Charge move coming through from the Clefable. They're going to be shielding this up because they want to see if they can burn the Switch Clock. They're going to be going for the Overheat. Oh my goodness. This would KO if not shielded. They do get the shield. They hop back into Exeggutor, and they're going to be going for the heavy-hitting Psychic, and this should be taking out the Clefable. So really nice combo play there, and the trainer does take game 3. So good games there. Wasn't able to maintain Switch, but still was able to take the win. Nicely done. Game 4 up against Fudon Taipin. Also, if I mispronounce the trainer's names, I'm so sorry. Another phenomenal lead with the Toxicroak. Just going to be deleted by Confusions. They swap into Tangrowth, and here they'll be able to counter with Charizard. They have to watch out for the Rock Slide, though. Rock Slide will one-shot. They're just going for the Dragon Claw right away. If the opponent's counting, they should know. Oh, the opponent was counting. Really nice play by the opponent there, realizing they only had a Dragon Claw and letting that go through. Rock Slide coming through, and let's see if this trainer does try and farm down. Oh no, they get to 2. Oh, so they're going to go down 2 shields, but that Charizard is still very healthy, and the trainer here did farm down. So they did the correct play, and they should be able to get quite a few shields back on this Toxicroak. Toxicroak does come... Oh, they actually bring out a Muck. Interesting. If I'm the opponent there, I think I bring out the Toxicroak, not the Muck. They go for the Overheat, unfortunately does get shielded, and now I'd imagine they're just going to be going for Dragon Claws just to try and get some shields. Sludge Wave connects, that does a ton of damage. They get off the Dragon Claw on very low health, so nicely done, just getting some damage out. The Muck correctly no shield since they're debuffed. They're going to come in with Milotic to preserve that extremely dominant matchup up front. Oh, the opponent tried to catch, was unsuccessful, and they don't want to get hit by a Sludge Bomb, so they're going for a charge move just to get the shield. One more Confusion and deletes it. The Muck's going to come back in, and they resign the match. So there we go, taking another game. Really, really well done here. It looks like there was a little bit of where the screen cut out, but looks like the win still registered, so that's what matters. And game number 5 is against Oyurvides Rosas, leading Exeggutor into Obstagoon. Oh, this is a terrible matchup. And they're going to go into their Milotic safe swap. They're building up a ton of energy. Charge move coming through from Obstagoon, and they're actually going to let this go. Night Slash comes through. They're going to switch into a Gengar. So this is going to be an interesting matchup because Gengar deals a ton of damage, but Gengar is incredibly frail, so those waterfalls are going to be doing a ton of damage. And they're building up, and Gengar is going to be going for a charge move. My guess is just a Shadow Punch. Yep, because they can safely bait there. Another charge move coming through. See if they call it. Yep, it's just a Shadow Punch. They're able to survive. They get to the Surf. And now they're really needing the Gengar to not shield. And they don't shield the Gengar, so they're able to take Switch. That just shows the thickness of Milotic. Milotic is incredibly tanky, and now their Exeggutor can avoid that Obstagoon. So that is huge. They're going straight for a Dragon Claw. And the trainer does have to play the Charizard matchup a little differently since they don't have Blast Burn, but Overheat gives it a really nice KO move. They're going to be throwing the shield here just because they realize that they very much need Charizard to take out this Obstagoon. Here they are faking a Blast Burn, so really nice play there. They should be able to get the last shield. They quick swap in a Toxicroak, and Exeggutor comes out and just deletes them. So that was a bit of a misplay by the opponent not shielding their Gengar. Because if you have a Toxicroak in the back and you know they have a Confusion user, you need to maintain switch advantage. The opponent was unable to do that, and that mistake ended up costing him the match. And our Mother of Go 54 was able to capitalize on that mistake. So really nice run there, and honestly really nice team. I really like the Milotic save swap. I've only ever seen it in the Master Premier League. So bringing it into the Ultra Premier is very cool. I love seeing like newer, spicier picks and seeing them really work. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're new and you're enjoying the content, definitely hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to submit battles to have them featured, there'll be a link in the description, so definitely check that out. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.